are back with more Star Ocean 6 of Divine Force, and we are in a room that's pretty crowded.
Sweet.
Writing disaster. But, yeah, it's kind of crowded. There's a lot of people in here.
I cannot imagine things will turn violent. However, I would still feel best if I stood watch, just to be certain.
I guess.
I'm coming with, so if you have matters to settle, then snap to it.
Yeah, she's tall as a bitch. Wait, where's Elena?
I am in your debt. I would not be here today if it were not for your service.
Yeah, what's her? Marielle. Like, yo, I love that name. Alright.
Ray, you have done us all a great service in protecting Letty and our king, and righting our many wrongs.
I am relieved to see the king returned alive and well. I was most concerned when his majesty was gone.
Oh, they're all... Wow.
The truth is, I have no idea why Bennett the Astoria's captain opened fire. It's a mystery to me.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Lieutenant Kenny, Captain Raymond's point about treaty violations stands. I should inform you. I will be making a record of this planet, and everything stated between us here. If you are unable or unwilling to speak candidly, this discussion will likely become unpleasant.
I am well aware of that. Am I correct in assuming you're an android?
Yes, I am an Arnold Robotics model E014297.
Her name's Elena.
I have heard that the androids made by Arnold Robotics on Vergold are among the finest in the galaxy. Elena, I swear to you that all I speak here is absolutely true, including the fact that I came here to help.
What is this bull?
Hey. Lieutenant Kenny, I logged an unnatural delay between the second and third barrage just before the Aegis was downed by the Astoria. Can you please explain what caused this?
Yeah, what was that about?
The truth is...
I'll fade to black. I want to hear this.
Captain, we can be in contact range of the Vergold registered merchant vessel Aegis in 3 minutes.
Good work. Activate cloaking device. 60 seconds after activation, warp out and prepare to attack.
Captain, please wait. May I remind you, cloaking is for emergency situations only. It is also prohibited during warp for the safety of other vessels.
And I'm saying this is an emergency situation.
Why?
Perhaps you elite officers can't follow orders without explaining each little law they're based upon.
Why? Why?
That we have no reason to fire upon a ship from planet Vergold, especially without warning. Even if they were hostile, attacking without warning is a violation of Article 32.
Cloak has been activated, Captain.
Wow.
Exiting warp.
Wait!
Lieutenant Kenny, I didn't hear you repeat the captain's orders.
Upon exiting warp, prepare to attack.
Now entering conventional space. 1 million kilometers to the Aegis. Currently at 1/4 impulse.
That's crazy.
Excellent. Decloak at 500,000 kilometers. Arm the phase cannons. Fire the first barrage at 350,000 kilometers.
Phase cannons? Do you intend to destroy them?
Lieutenant Kenny, I didn't hear you repeat the order.
Hey, I hope we kill him so quick.
This isn't merely for confirmation. It is also to allow for correction in the event of an order given in error.
Ooh. It appears the good lieutenant doesn't know what activities the Virgoldians have been up to.
Are you referring to their recent actions as an anti-Federation influence? Even then, attacking them unprovoked and without notice will only work to their benefit.
Now within 350,000 kilometers of enemy vessels.
Oh, he was on some fuck shit.
Lieutenant Kenny on tactical authority.
Wow.
Fire the first.
Oh, I hope we kill him.
First barrage.
No!
Damn.
Enemy shields efficiency holding at 60%.
Arm proton torpedoes and launch in succession once we have a lock on them. Just make sure not to hit their engines.
Wow.
We're after the cargo they have stored there. I want it in one piece.
We have a lock. Firing proton torpedoes.
That's crazy. He gotta go. Yeah, remember that.
Enemy vessel's shields holding at 20%. Captain, their warp drive remains intact. They could still attempt escape maneuvers.
Hurry with the next phase cannon barrage. I'd rather have them destroyed than let them get away.
Captain,
Wow.
what you are doing is criminal. Upon my authority as first officer, I hereby relieve you of command.
I do believe it's written in your beloved Federation laws that the consent of 3 senior officers is needed.
Oh no. And the other 2 ain't gonna say he did. Oh my god. You bastards. Look at these bastards. Wow.
Lieutenant hereby removed from duty for the crimes of disobeying an order and treason. Now off to the brig, Marielle.
Wow.
Wake up, everyone! This is crazy! What's happened to you?
I hope we get to kill dude. I mean, he gotta go. He's got to go.
I see. That would certainly explain the delay before their third barrage. In which case, Raymond, I do believe we owe Lieutenant Kenny some thanks.
Oh, we gotta get that Bennett motherfucker.
If her story's true. So what cargo was this Bennett guy after anyway?
Duma, most likely.
That thing? The 3 Virians appeared most interested in Duma as well.
Yep.
They too are part of your Federation, correct?
What are you?
But what I still don't get is why you're here now, Marielle. Weren't you sent to the brig?
I was released as soon as we returned to base. My guess is the captain thought me a nuisance, but little more than that. So I borrowed a ship from the space station and escaped once I had the chance.
What?
I was hoping to recover the black box of the Aegis. With it, I should be able to acquire proof of Captain Bennett's misconduct.
Get him up out of there.
I find it unlikely that a Federation base would overlook the departure of a borrowed vessel not within their flight plans.
That's way worse than just disobeying orders. Why would you go so far?
When I was little, my grandmother taught me the ins and outs of the Federation's core systems. I can infiltrate them pretty much as I please. I'm certain my use of the ship will go unnoticed for some time. And my grandfather had this to say to me. Trust in what you think is right. I know you've got what it takes to stick to your principles through thick and thin. Now, go and apologize to the Aegis's captain.
Emerson T. Kenny.
Emerson!
Hero sending his granddaughter.
No!
That's not all.
No, they didn't just say that.
Doubted the motives of Bennett and the Astoria. Also,
Oh my god, they said Emerson,
the
bro.
high-speed merchant vessel Akizuki is now currently monitoring my status from planetary orbit.
You mean to say that your comrades are observing all this from some unseen location?
Dimple said Emerson, bro.
Yes. I know it might be discomforting, but it was a necessary precaution to ensure my safety. Thank you for healing my father. On behalf of my kingdom, I offer you my sincerest gratitude.
Bruh.
Oh, did I misunderstand in some way? Well, no, not exactly. I just wasn't expecting. It's odd that I wish to express my thanks to those who saved the life of a loved one. Chloe, do you believe Marielle here is lying?
No, Princess Laeticia. I believe she is telling the truth.
Ray, you are within your rights to be angry about your vessel. Be that as it may, I find Lieutenant Kenny to be honest in her attempts to enact justice.
All of the crew, including myself, share the blame for not stopping the Astoria's attack upon your ship. You have my word that we will make the proper restitutions, punish those responsible, and bring the truth to light. Captain Raymond.
Fine. If you do end up in a Federation courtroom for this, I suppose I can appear on your behalf as a witness.
Thank you.
Now, we know that Bennett is after Duma, and also that you, apparently, don't know why. Next question is, who the hell are these Virians?
I can't say for certain. However, those two I met were also being hunted by Captain Bennett, much like the Aegis. They are military deserters from Vir, another Federation member planet.
Deserters?
Okay, that's crazy. I just realized who it is.
In the Empire.
I realized who Marielle is.
So I can't be sure
It's Fig.
it is true. The only thing I know for certain
That's
is that
fucking hilarious.
lawfully here on this planet.
Violating the UP3, huh?
It's Fig.
Yes,
That's
correct.
fucking hilarious, bro.
I realize this is rude of me to ask, but will you help me apprehend them?
Definitely.
Why don't you just transfer them?
That's
She probably
impossible.
right.
Transport trackers are communicators, as you know.
It would seem, then, that the interests of all present are in alignment.
Yeah. We gotta charge into the Empire, take the Virians alive, and put an end to this war. Those three are the key to everything happening on this planet and up in space.
I cannot permit the use of Akizuki's equipment, but I can assist. Personally.
I said that too.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's just that while I understand what Marielle is saying, there's still something that kind of bothers me. I got the impression that the Virians had truly sworn their loyalty to the Empire.
Huh?
It's not like we have to change our plan or anything. Just something to keep in mind, I guess.
Your hunches often prove correct. We will be careful.
Right.
Now then, I think it best if we consult with Maester Midas and the others about how to proceed. Let us return to my father's chambers.
Let us proceed to His Majesty's quarters.
Indeed.
So-
Maester Midas and everyone are like to be present already.
So I'm off my rocker because in Soul Hackers 2, we just lost Fig. We literally just lost Fig. And she left the party. And now, you know, we get Marielle, who has Fig's voice, and it's like she's coming back. Like it's crazy. I was like, bro, I just realized who she is. It's Fig.
Is that so?
What's up?
Right.
Would you mind waiting a moment longer?
It was Laeticia who ran about trying to complete the Folga, while Melthia completed preparations. Raymond and the others helped along the way, and Malkia provided the stones. I simply showed up at the right time, hardly a praiseworthy accomplishment.
And yet it would not have reached completion without you. I must also make amends for not protecting you after you saved Albaird.
It does not befit a king to dwell on the past. Admit that what happened was beyond your control. Your softness is what enables Albaird to take advantage of you.
Oh.
Midas.
And the war is not yet over. Regardless of the truth, the path this nation has followed for the past 14 years was set by the choice you made long ago.
They keep talking about
Grant me a seat now for my meritorious deeds pertaining to the Folga, and you know full well that conflict will follow.
Midas.
You recognize the Folga is not a weapon of war. That alone is honor enough. However, if you must absolutely insist on seeing me rewarded, grant me a Folga of my own once everything is settled. That is all I ask.
No, 2 Folga.
Why?
Oh.
If we live long enough, there may come a time where we wish to fly our separate ways, don't you think?
No, 1 is enough.
Bruh.
Very well. It shall be done.
Amusing?
Oh, it is merely that I never thought I would live to see you make such a face.
I agree.
Blast you both.
Huh. Don't think you have to worry anymore.
Father, Maester Midas, I must speak with you about what's to come. May I...
Are you really gonna tag along? I can't imagine you've ever been in a real scuffle.
Please don't underestimate me. My grandfather taught me how to shoot, and my grandmother instructed me in close quarters combat.
Oh.
A war on an underdeveloped planet doesn't frighten me. And another thing. Address me with a little more respect.
Oh.
Got it, Marielle. But isn't assisting in a war about as big a violation of the UP3 as it gets?
I am keeping my involvement to the bare minimum. I came with as little equipment as possible to reduce the impact the Federation's actions have upon this planet's historical trajectory.
Yo, she is.
I came here alone.
Yo.
Just relax.
Right. Yo.
A whole lot happened, but we're gonna be fighting on the same side now. So let's try and keep things friendly,
Look at the
okay?
peacekeeper.
I was just asking if she's ready.
What?
I don't think a Kenny would get cold feet over a little UP3 infraction. And how can I question your moxie after you went and stole a ship?
Bro.
If you doubt my resolve, then I'll convince you with my actions.
Ooh.
I am in no position to argue anyway.
Ray, don't you think that was a little childish?
As long as she's flashing around her Fed credentials, she deserves all she gets.
Yikes.
Regardless, the war on this planet is nearing its end. We need to make sure we leave with no regrets.
I think she's really cute.
Much time left set to really pop off. Wonder what everyone else is up to.
Electrotransmitter? The fuck? I feel like I need to be looking around now. Like, dang. What's an electrotransmitter?
Sweet.
We just find. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna cap. I think Mario is very interesting. Not gonna lie. She's really cute to me, not her and Elena. Her and Elena. She just seems interesting though.
Ray,
What's up?
it would seem that we are nearing the end.
Yeah.
Ray, if I may, what is your home planet like?
You trying to come
It's a
up?
normal planet.
I
I'm
know
just saying,
what
you've
you
been looking at
consider
you.
normal.
Right.
It's just normal. What can I say? Hey, Laeticia. Tell me, what's the kingdom of Osirius like?
Normal.
It is beautiful, vast,
And normal.
normal.
Wish she's gonna say it.
For most people, normal is wonderful.
Oh, why must you tease me so, Ray?
We found out she's trying to get
Sorry
rid.
for teasing you. To be perfectly honest, my mind is just focused on preparing for what needs to be done tomorrow.
I pray tomorrow brings us victory.
You said it.
Right. You said it.
Guess I'd better get some shut-eye.
Wonder if this is one of those times.
You must rest up this eve, for we make our move on the morrow.
This is one of those times where look at that. Hold up. If nothing comes out of this, then okay. But I was gonna say something, but I didn't finish it. But I was going to say, I wonder if this is one of those times where you can find party actions, private actions. I mean, oh, that's Marielle. Oh.
You see, I dropped my brooch somewhere out on the serious plains. I figured travelers pass through the area quite often. Would you be able to look for my brooch for me?
Yeah, sure.
Not exactly where. I did see a strange flower bloom. I had never really been that far away from town before.
It's kind of different seeing Star Twinkle from planet side, eh?
Oh, yes, I suppose so. Normally, my only interaction with such stars is a sector data on a screen. But when you can look up what the ground beneath your feet, it's beautiful.
It's been a while since I did any stargazing as well. In that sense, maybe I should be happy you guys shot me down.
Is that sarcasm?
Look, sorry about earlier. I was out of line. Thanks to your efforts in stopping Bennett, Chloe, Elena, and I were able to escape safely. We even got to meet some really nice folks. Our trip on this world has actually been pretty damn fun.
My grandfather often said that grandmother disagreed with him, but I never would have imagined I'd find myself in this situation.
I guess it's the Kenny fate.
We have a lot of enemies, you know. How I was bullied since I was a child, coming from a military family known to be blind to all but the end results.
I suppose notoriety tends to be part of the whole hero package.
I don't want to be a hero. All I want is to perform my duty faithfully and see justice enacted.
I don't know, definitely sounds like the makings of a hero.
I knew you were being sarcastic.
That was interesting. I was pretty long too. For that not to have been a private action, that was pretty extensive. I don't even know that was a lot longer than I thought it would be. Oh! Scared the hell out of me. Uh, wait, what? Oh yeah, we were supposed to go back to the castle. The game's like, nah, good buddy, you fucking up. I'm glad they said something.
You must.
I definitely was about to go down there. Like that was like the way to go.
Have you
Here we go.
completed your preparations, everyone?
Yep.
The Royal Army and Folga unit have already reached the plains south of Baldar. We must make haste. Everyone, do remain alert. We now move to make our way through Baldar.
Guess in 3 of the guess that we. You know what? I'm tripping. I'm tripping hard. Bro. She's level 46. Mari L. Alright. We're putting Mario. Roundhouse kick? Let me see that. Oh. Ugh. I don't know why I feel like she's gonna be like stupid. You know what I mean? Exceed burst. Hey, ho! Off the rip? Okay. Yo, hold up. Did she really have to just yo, she knows she got it. You know she got it. She knows she got it. Did you see how she just bent over? Yo! Yo, hers is kind of nuts off rip. It's like 1,000 off the rip. I feel like what does she want? Press it. Oh my god! What does she do? It's a launcher. She got a whole Marvel vs. Capcom launcher. Are you kidding me? Fires multiple rounds over wide range, getting dangerously close and rack up damage. Hey, nah, she look kinda trident arm. Point blank range. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yo, her and Raymond will go ham. Ain't no way. Dreadnought. Hmm. Predator Red. Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. Dead angle. Ah! 50 damage from the. Oh my god. Yo. Ooh! If that. Dude. Dude. If that is like super. Ooh, but you see AP is like 5. But if that's like super strong, bro. That's dumb. That looks dumb. That literally looks dumb, bro. Well, we already know this attack is busted. Look at that, and it looks like it hits multiple times, bro. Oh, it's So we definitely gotta make our way there. We gotta get this girl some level ups. You know what I'm talking about? She had a lot of guts. A lot of good. Well, looks like they got her with a lot of everything, but I can't believe she's level 51. So we supposed to be at level 46 or 50 something. That's crazy. But she is like really cute to me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So we are going to put. That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna put her in at Albaird. Yikes. She only got like 2,000. Man, that's great. That's great.
Let me take over.
Now the thing I really want to do is probably. I'm not gonna lie, you know exactly what the fuck I want to do. But I'm like, I don't know. See, I don't know what that. I don't even know what that is. But I could totally say. Let's see what comes out of it.
Handle this. There, finished.
Well, see, this isn't like super high.
I can handle it. There, finished.
Wow. That's a weapon for Elena, though. See, this one, like, I feel like we would have to do something like that off camera. Especially since I have, like, everybody. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie, that's probably what I might actually do. I'm actually, in the episode I have here. And, see, that's something I feel like I shouldn't have done, but it is what it is. Oh! I didn't even see her up there. Damn, why is she so high up the list? And they got, what you call it right there. That's interesting. Mario. I love that name. I ain't gonna cap. So, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode out here. Hey man, we got Theo too. We rolling in deep. So we're gonna go ahead and end the episode out here. When we come back, we will be back with more Star Ocean 6: The Divine Force.